guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new series called Therapeutic Talks, where we dig a little bit deeper, peel back the layers, get a little bit more vulnerable in front of everybody. We want to share our experiences so people can relate to them and get you guys' opinions in the comments as well. Today we got a real special guest.
King Poseidon, KP for short, People's Champ.
Yes, sir, the People's Champ, KP. And today we're going to be talking about accepting what's for you. And so my first question for you today, bro, is what does accepting what's for you look like?
Pretty straightforward. I mean, it depends on like your experiences and stuff like that. Everybody has dreams and aspirations that they believe wholeheartedly that's theirs.
Yeah.
Like they feel entitled to it, but it's a double-edged sword because once that entitlement, comes into play and something doesn't go your way, like life is unpredictable. So, like shit is always changing, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta roll with the punches. And I think I know that all too well. So
Okay.
yeah.
So what is rolling? You said rolling with the punches. What does that look
Rolling
like
with
for
'em.
you? Like, how does that come out to real life? How does it really look when you're rolling with the punches as life's going on? Because life is pretty tough. So rolling with the punches can mean a lot of different things.
Exactly. As I'm sitting here thinking, like, what experience should I pull from? I mean, bro, I mean, relationships for me, that super
Mhm.
well. You know what I'm saying? Najee
Yeah.
know that super well. I guess you can't get too low or too high. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't with life being 27 years old at this point. I know that you can't get too low or too high. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
it sucks. Like the high points are like, what you want to be? That's
Yeah.
like I want to stay here.
The
But
common
then
question. Yeah.
again, when something goes wrong, and you have that entitlement, like I should feel this all the time, which
Mhm.
everybody rightfully deservingly so should feel. But it's like, bro, you got to be realistic with yourself. Like you gonna hit low points again. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, for me, I don't know. I think it's just really like taking things as they go. Again, rolling with the punches. I mean, whether death in the family,
Mhm.
not reaching certain goals and aspirations, like
Yeah.
it varies, man. And I just hope, person to person, they just find that ground where they can, hey, I'm okay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is okay right now, even if it's, just right now,
Yeah.
So yeah.
So how do you tell the difference between what's for you and what's not?
If it's not working. I
Yeah.
mean, like
But that
nothing
can mean anything though, if it's not working, some people believe if it's not working, then maybe you should keep going until it does. So do you believe in that or?
that would be a passion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
somebody going into, I mean, if it's not working, whatever it is, like everybody had hoop dreams or something, you know what I'm saying? Or,
Yeah.
I mean, things like that. Like like again, it depends on how much you care for it. Cause eventually it's going to be like, okay, you just doing it for you. Like you're not doing it for the outside spectacle or anything like that. Like people will continuously go to the gym. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's either they doing it for self improvement, you know what I'm saying, self fulfillment or something like that, or somebody really trying to like take it to another level. And that's just not athletic means or anything like that. The business world, economic world, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be, like people, um, I don't know, like it's different levels to it. People got their own hierarchy in their head and stuff like that, like where they should be,
Yeah, I agree.
So
So usually for me personally, when I'm trying to figure out what's for me and what's not, it's just always like a forced feeling when I know something's not for me. It's like I'm forcing myself to do it. But at the same time, it's hard to tell the difference because who's to say that's not devotion to the craft?
yeah.
That could be you trying to force yourself to go record a song or force yourself to go work out like you said or whatever it may be, like forcing a relationship. Is it certain boundaries or certain things that you don't touch in terms of forcing it and allowing things to come to you?
Again, I feel it depends, like let's just say relationships, right? Um how much you respect yourself.
Mhm.
I mean, for me, I love until I get hurt. Like it's just not enough to just say, like, Najee, I don't love you anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
well, you gotta show me. Damn, they just said, like, how much do you need? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So,
Okay.
or again, a passion. Oh, I've been in the G League for, let's just say, 5, 6 years. That's probably like, you should be elevating. You should like,
Yeah.
where is your ceiling
Progress.
for exactly
Mhm.
where's the ceiling? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, I mean, again, it's like passion. You know, let's just hang the word passion up here. Let's just have that be the subject. How much passion do you have for someone who's hurting you, or love? How much passion do you have for something like a job or hobby or whatever, until it's just not fulfilling you? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's selfish, but you got to think for yourself sometimes. So.
Do you think for trying to accomplish a dream or something like that, do you feel like you have to be selfish in terms of trying to, like I said, trying to force it? Like you're forcing the issue almost. So is it something that you feel like can be forced, or is it just all going to crumble down eventually?
Mm, Good question. I feel that sacrificial things have to happen if you want to take it to the next level. Like you can't have bare minimum. No, you can't have. No. Correction. You can't have. No, yeah, you can't have bare minimum work habits with big aspirations.
Yeah.
That doesn't mix. Like it's either you gonna half-ass it or you gonna go all in. Like, you couldn't tell Michael Jordan, "Oh, only take 500 shots." He probably took 1,000. You can't tell like Kid Cudi, "Hey, just 10 hours in the studio." He probably did a whole day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to sacrifice and be selfish within the means. You're gonna have family hitting your line. You're gonna have
Yeah.
friends that wanna hang out. But hopefully they understand that, like, they can't even put you in that spot. Like, it's up to you. Like, everybody in this room right now has dreams and aspirations, and we all can't do it for for each other. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
got to go out there, all four of us, and get it out the mud ourselves.
Yeah.
So just simply put, I guess.
So let me ask you this then. What are steps that you have taken in your life to be able to accept something that's for you? Because sometimes we do have a tendency to push things away that are meant to come back to us regardless. So after something maybe it's gone away, and it comes back, what are the steps you take into fully accepting it and allowing yourself to be immersed in the whole situation and allowing yourself to just be like, okay, this is meant to be?
Hardships, brother. Um, I think I know that loss is such a pivotal component to success. Like
Yeah.
like it's an undeniable component to success, because for some, and I hate it that we have to seemingly go through bullshit to come out on the other end. Like, like, again, I gotta, just for relationship examples and comparing and contrasting this shit, like the Florida girl. I ain't gonna drop her name, but
Yeah. Yeah.
the Florida girl, you seen absolutely how undying my loyalty was.
Yeah.
Like, could have done some shiesty shit. You know what I'm saying? Playing
Yeah.
2K. You
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
remember, bro, but
Mhm.
it's like, fast forward, she's not even in my life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, I don't know. It's the loss. I don't know. Like, loss is so needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, sports, you gotta lose to succeed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Michael Jordan retired. He lost his dad. Maybe that's not a loss in the sport, but it's a loss. Like, you're going to
Loss of life.
lose. You're
Yeah.
going to lose.
Yeah.
That's the key point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
And after losing his dad, I believe this is the proper timeline, but he came back, won 3 more championships. Like,
Yeah.
like, you have
Yeah.
to lose to feel what it's like to be at the bottom. You got to get humble, bro.
Yeah.
And you got to get humble, and then you got to be humble and keep that same humbleness, if that's the word, to, I don't know, propel yourself in a better direction, bro. Like, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna have no sense of direction without
Yeah.
loss. So
Yeah.
you gotta lose. And like you said, is this meant to be? That's what people have a hard time. Like, oh, is this what I'm so, yes. Like, it is what it is. Face the facts. Look in the mirror. You going against that person, bro. Boom. Easier said than done because life is life and there's many different in betweens and intricacies and stuff like that. But you got to do it. You got to do the homework, bro.
Yeah. So let's dig a little bit deeper. So
Mhm.
we're speaking about allowing things to come to us. We're speaking about knowing the difference between what's not for us and how to take the proper steps to get there. But what person in your life have can't went away from you after you pushed it away, whether you pushed it away or it just what or you just didn't notice it coming, and then it came back for you and you had to accept it.
Well, damn, I sound like a broken record. Loss. Like that's a big look. That's like a huge arc in my life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with it.
Hmm.
Now, ironically, dealing with the losses that I have, whether like another human being or my own personal goals,
Hmm.
whether it's within my own hands, not doing enough, or it got stripped away. Um, a human being, family passing away, relationship, she broke up with me, whatever the case may be. But being comfortable, absolutely being comfortable with the result.
Hmm.
Like everything everything is not going to go your way. Everything isn't going
Yeah.
to pan out. And you have to be willing. Like, man, anything could have happened when we was coming here. We had to be comfortable with those results, but we weren't thinking that. We still had a vision to get here, to
Yeah.
execute and do this beautiful fucking show. You know what I'm saying? You use that across the entire board of life. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like, you want to go into work, but you don't know if you're gonna get stopped by a train or you're gonna get a random ass phone call that you lost somebody. Anything could happen. You gotta wake up every single day prepared for everything. It's probably why I play chess so much because it's the predictability. It's knowing. It's the you just pick up on things constantly. Like you see different moves the same way,
Yeah.
but differently
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's I don't know, man. You just gotta like really, really be okay with the results, man. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking about results and we're talking about losing. Let's talk about winning. What's a win you got for
Excellent.
receiving or allowing a blessing to come to you, or just soaking it in once it comes to you. Not necessarily you pushing it away, not it having to come around another time, two more times, three more times. The first time around, what's a blessing that you received and how did you allow yourself to receive it?
It might not be a blessing to some because
Mm-hmm.
people look at either monetary or materialistic
Blessing comes all
or
different ways.
thank you. Exactly to that point. Genuine people. You,
Okay.
Ajay, Brian. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I genuinely feel my good karma or my blessing, you know what I'm saying? Like they come like relatively, not to say I'm ingenuous, like I'm not genuine, but like when I am, things come back to me fast. And I don't look at it like, oh, let me do this good deed. So like, oh my God, like something like no, like that's just how you should be.
Yeah.
And those things naturally in the universe and God willing is gonna come back to you. And like for me, I just love being a kind, soft spoken, well mannered
Yeah.
person,
Mm-hmm.
like wherever I am. It's the little things that go a long way. We just seen a freaking veteran. Like how many people's not going to tell him, thank you for your service?
Yeah.
And
Quite a few.
quite a few. And I see it. People walking past him in malls or again, we were just at like a what is that? Starbucks and stuff like that. Like how many
Hmm.
people when he went in told him thank you for your service?
Yeah.
So it's just those little intricate moments I hang my hat on, I hang my heart on, bro, because those moments allow things to be reciprocated back to me. And I don't look, well, I need it right away, universe. Come on, like you're on my time. Like, no, like
Trying to
do
rush
it.
it,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it from the soul and watch how your life turn out. And you gotta be comfortable with the results. You gotta be a genuine person knowing that people probably not gonna be genuine to you. Think about that.
That's hard for a lot of people.
I know,
That's hard for a lot of
but you
people.
gotta, my brother, you gotta accept it. Again, you gotta accept the result. Like I know people still gonna be me. You can give people $1 million, they'll turn around and like slap you
And ask for some more
and
right after
ask
that.
for some more.
Yeah.
You know, but you gotta be okay with these insane results. It's life
Yeah.
because you gonna trying to have that entitlement is gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill you.
And I'm glad you mentioned the word entitlement. So, do you feel like it's too many people that feel entitled to receive blessings, and in the midst of you feeling so entitled, and it may be a blessing that comes to you, but you push it away just because it's not exactly what you want. It's not exactly what you've been thinking that you deserve, quote unquote deserve.
Thank you. Definitely the last part, quote unquote. I got rid of entitlement when I start feeling it a little bit. I resent that shit, bro,
Yeah.
because you can't like you can't oh my god, man. Like to simply put this, man, like you can't entitlement is a disease, bro. Like
Yeah.
look at everything in life. Look at civilizations. Look at all these empires from the past till now. From entitlement, mine, 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 and then out of
Yeah.
mine is going to stem a war, or out of mine, people are gonna break up with you, or try to take what's yours, or when that mine and entitlement and this is like it belongs to me. Once that shit started coming into play, bro, chaos,
Yeah.
chaos. You know, I try to be free, bro. Just like literally be free 80, almost 90 something days sober. I haven't been smoking. I haven't been like I'm trying to like absolutely like I'm not entitled. I'm not entitled to the thing that numbs my emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I want to be absolutely sensationally present. I want to feel everything. I don't have no entitlement to that's how free I want to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like the entitlement runs deep. It really, really runs deep. It's not just like this is mine. It's deep, bro. It get real deep.
Yeah. And it feels almost as if you get rid of that sense of entitlement, you're allowing so much more to come to you. Like you're more open minded to receiving things, even the little stuff like you said, this mean genuine people, that could be you receiving and allowing things that's for you.
Mhm.
You know, like genuine people, like you may deserve to be around genuine people because of how genuine you are. And even though you said that sometimes you know you have to be genuine, or you know you're genuine, and you know it's gonna be people that's not genuine towards you, it's it's still it's still a blessing to be able to do that. Like go through life
There we go.
knowing how nice you are, knowing how genuine you are, how caring you are, and still be able to look people in their face and be polite and everything, knowing that they're not giving you that exact same energy.
Mhm.
So it feels like that itself is a blessing. I feel like that is allowing yourself to receive things, allowing yourself to receive what life is trying to give you,
Mhm.
and that's just a kind soul.
Honestly, you just without you even knowing, this man is one of the most genuine human beings on the planet. Like he literally just described what he does, like for me, for all of our friends. Like this is on camera, off camera, whatever the case may be. Like that should be me. I should have asked you, like, what do you what is your not the entitlement, like what do you like what's your biggest blessing or whatever the case may be? And then that what you just said would have been the answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. Like you already know, man. Like so like when you asked me about the entitlement and everything like that, or like that's literally you answer for both of us, but mostly definitely you, bro. So it's a blessing, my brother.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, bro. It's like all the people that one, you have to surround yourself around genuine people to allow yourself to be genuine. I feel like so that's more so of a credit to the circle that I surround myself around than to me myself. But I do think that being genuine is such a gateway to so much beautiful stuff in life, and not only just touch on a subject that we're already talking about, allowing yourself to receive things, but just in life in general. You be genuine and things will flood in for you. It may not come immediately like a whole bunch of people want it to come,
Mm-hmm.
but it comes within Well,
when you're
do I
ready.
want to say yeah, I
When
want to
you
say divine timing. Maybe
Yes, that's the same.
it's
Yes,
really
bro.
divine timing, bro. Like allowing yourself to be who you really are. Because some people, I don't know why, but some people really try to fight back being so genuine. Maybe because they seen people be rude to them, be mean to them, and they don't want to just be nice to people just for no reason. And I can somewhat understand it only because it feels like you're giving out your positive energy to people that are throwing back negative energy to you, and you don't want that. And I can get it, but you're fighting back who you really are. You
And
know?
that's painful, but at the
Mhm.
same time, it's not even people. It gets worse, bro. Like once you get abused so much, more so emotionally and psychologically, fuck it, everybody's the enemy.
Yeah,
Everybody's the enemy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I am a victim of that. I ain't gonna lie. Every fucking day or every other day, I'll be like, but then it's the entitlement. That's the ego. Like, why do I feel that way? Because I deserve. I. Like, bro, not to get super evangelical and shit, but
yeah.
like it said that we have to be Christ-like to, try to live like the best ways possible, whatever the
Yeah.
case. Like, do you know how hard it is to even
That's a high standard.
you
That's a
like,
high
you know what I'm
standard.
saying?
It's
Like,
hard.
bro, we all probably today gonna feel or have a passive thought. This motherfucker, I just got wronged. I didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Which you probably didn't. Which
Yeah.
you probably didn't. But again, you got to be comfortable with the results. I gave you $20, generally speaking. I
Mm.
I gave you $20. It's like you did, and that's great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if the person like my payback is just just be my boy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or just be a kind person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't hold monetary things
Yeah.
or I don't hold that over people's head. Just be a kind person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when and if I have it to give or whatever the case may be, all it's yours. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? Not
Mm.
because you deserve it, because it's the absolute right thing to do. And again, like this man is humble. It's pissing me off. He's fucking humble as fuck. Like the biggest heart on this planet, man. Like this man feeds the guys, man. Like he don't look for nothing in return. Like the camera's on you now, Bucko. Like this man
Mm.
is so fucking kind, man. It's just this is the perfect for this entire show. Like he's the epitome of the embodiment of just kind. You know what I'm saying? And not looking for nothing in return. I swear to God. Like, real shit, bro.
Yeah. And like I said, I definitely appreciate it, bro. And I credit my circle to being able to be like that. But also at the same time, I would be lying if I told you it's not hard. Damn, I'm getting choked up. It's hard not being
You finna cry, bro?
dude, no, not yet, not yet, not yet, not first episode. It'll be hard not being genuine, knowing you make certain mistakes. Like I think that's another thing that we overlook about being genuine and overall being a genuine person is in the midst of your mistakes, you kind of don't feel genuine anymore. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
you mess up and you don't feel the same. Like I don't know if you had that feeling before because you're a genuine person and we can't. It's impossible to avoid making mistakes. We have to go through them. Trials, tribulations,
Okay.
whatever. We have to go through them. And sometimes when in the midst of your mistakes, you just be like, damn, what am I like? What am I doing that's wrong? Like what did I go wrong? And then you have to give yourself some grace because you have to understand that you can't be perfect.
That comes with the giving yourself grace, but you really got to do that 100% and again live with the results. Like
Yeah.
you can't. It's somebody you can save the world. Somebody gonna say you should have done it this way.
Yeah, yeah. It's always
Like
always another opinion. Yeah.
you just gotta like live with the results. And maybe that one person who judged you, let's just say out of 8 billion people on the planet, but that
Mhm.
700 million 99 person, but that one person was like, man, you should have done it. Nigga, I just saved you. Okay. And then later on have a conversation with him like, why do you feel that way? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying? Not even to,
Mhm.
you don't feel bad. You don't just throw those feelings out the window, but just try to have a conversation. I'm just being like real metaphorical to
Yeah.
like the sense of like, to the sense of like, you don't. owe anybody, nobody owe you anything. You don't owe anybody anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's cool to like try to get an understanding why, because so you don't get entrenched in guilt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I should have done better. And again, maybe you could have, but that's the best that you had. That's like you gave that shit your all. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
save the world. In an example I was just using. You know, so how dare somebody say that shit isn't good enough, bro? I tried.
That's all you can ask for is
You know?
somebody to try. You know, if you trying your hardest, then all the other opinions, all the outside opinions, it doesn't really matter.
Nope.
And a lot of people allow those
Nope.
opinions to cloud their judgment and allow them to, I don't want to say course correct or anything like that, because that's not the right term, but it makes you go a different way.
Mhm.
Once you hear all the scrutiny or all the criticism or whatever that comes your way from a certain way you did something, some people like, man, I'm not doing this no more. Or I'm gonna do it differently next time. In reality, you were doing the right thing. You were on the right track. You just allow a couple of opinions, a few opinions to really
Foolishly.
move you.
Mhm.
And sometimes you gotta stay solid. You gotta stay where you are. You gotta stay still. And instead of moving, you're, you
Now,
know,
is it on the person? Is it on the person? Your basketball coach, again, generally speaking,
mhm,
or life coach, or it's a certain way. It is a certain way you talk to people, but then
of
it's like
course.
also how strong is that person's mental. But again, that's when you got to examine them. Like I can talk to them a certain. I can be kind of hard. Like with like I can take you being like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But some people be like, hey man, you can't. I don't think that's probably smart, man. Like it's actually like different levels to it, to somebody getting affected by probably encouraging you. Like
Yeah.
that could be like some people way of encouragement. It is harsh. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like look at the Marine Corps. All those sergeants and everything, like when you first get there in San Diego or whatever, whichever base you go to, like when you first get there, you put your damn feet on them yellow footsteps right there, and they start yelling and stuff. That is the first. They immediately try to break you. They not trying
Yeah.
to.
They're testing
They
you.
not. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels. Um, to courage. You know what I'm saying? To enlightening people, if dare I say that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It just takes certain souls to understand with certain souls that hey, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to better you and stuff like that. But it
Yeah.
also if it's bad, like man, you piece of shit. Try hard. Like okay, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's not like that's kind of meaning. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Even to the like to the toughest people, like that still sits in your in your psyche, because it's either they gonna veer left or go right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the toughest motherfuckers, you know, and then I don't. It's deep, man. Again, it's deep. But I just know living with the results, being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and things of that nature. They must be done. They must be
Yeah.
done, brother.
Okay. So before we get up out of here, before we wrap stuff up,
Mhm.
I want you to tell people what they need to do. Like, give them your personal experience. From your personal experience, give them your advice on how to truly in life accept what's for you.
Everybody, I don't know everything, but from my experiences, I do want to say, do your absolute best in all that you do, and in doing so, be okay with shit not going the way you want them to. Um, Having people in your life, loved ones, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, they're eventually going to pass. And you have to be okay with that. You got to be okay with so much things in life, and how much resolve you have in yourself to be okay after those results, you know? And you always not going to get everything you want in life. Gotta kind of lose the entitlement and live free yourself, free your mind by being okay with the results.
That's beautiful, bro. I hope everybody was able to get something from this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Therapeutic Talks. It's more to come in the future. And I'm glad that you guys came and sat down with us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. Do everything you can. Get a
Do it
couple of
all.
different accounts. Subscribe. Do whatever you need to
Please,
do.
please.
Do that for me, and we appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.
Love.
Again,